Imagine waking up in a city where crime is almost non-existent, where you don't have to stress about rent or mortgage payments, and where life feels peaceful and easy. Sounds like a dream, right? But what if I told you that these places actually exist? Today we're counting down 10 of the safest and most affordable cities in the United States that could be your next perfect home. And trust me, the city at number 1 will shock you. Let's dive in. Number 10. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Cedar Rapids is one of those rare cities where neighbors still wave at each other, kids play outside without worry, and the cost of living won't leave you broke. With a median home price of around $210,000, Cedar Rapids is one of the most budget-friendly cities in America. But affordability isn't its only strength. The crime rate here is significantly below the national average, making it one of the safest places to settle down. Beyond safety and affordability, Cedar Rapids is also home to a growing job market, especially in the tech and healthcare sectors. Whether you're looking to buy a house or start a new career, this city has a lot to offer. Number 9. Boise, Idaho. What if I told you there's a city where you could hike breathtaking mountains in the morning and sip coffee in a charming downtown cafe by noon? Welcome to Boise, Idaho. Boise is not just a scenic wonderland, it's also one of the safest cities in the country, with a crime rate 60% lower than the national average. It's an ideal spot for families, young professionals, and retirees alike. And here's the best part. Boise's cost of living is significantly lower than that of major cities like Los Angeles or Seattle. The job market is booming, especially in tech and education, and an increasing number of remote workers are making this city their home. Number 8. Huntsville, Alabama. NASA scientists live here. And if it's good enough for rocket scientists, it might just be perfect for you too. Huntsville is a city that offers a perfect balance of safety, affordability, and innovation. The average home price is under $260,000, making it an attractive option for homebuyers. The city's thriving tech industry is one of its biggest draws. Thanks to its deep connection with the space and defense sectors, high-paying jobs are abundant, making it an ideal place for career growth while keeping living expenses low. And here's something you might not expect. Huntsville has one of the highest salary-to-cost of living ratios in the country. That means your paycheck goes further here than in most U.S. cities. Number 7. Fort Wayne, Indiana. If you're looking for a small-town vibe with big city affordability, Fort Wayne is the place for you. With an average home price of under $200,000, it's one of the most budget-friendly places in the United States, but affordability isn't its only highlight. Fort Wayne is also one of the safest cities in Indiana, with crime rates far below the national average. And here's the hidden gem. Fort Wayne's job market is thriving, particularly in healthcare, education, and manufacturing. It's proof that you don't need to live in an expensive city to have a great quality of life. Number 6. Green Bay, Wisconsin. Most people know Green Bay for its legendary football team, but what they don't realize is that it's also one of the safest and most affordable cities in America. The city boasts a cost of living nearly 20% below the national average, with homes selling for around $220,000 on average. Rent prices are also surprisingly low compared to other cities. But here's something even more important. Green Bay has a strong, close-knit community. Whether you're raising a family or retiring, it's a great place to call home. Number 5. Des Moines, Iowa. Iowa's capital might not be the first place that comes to mind when you think of great cities to live in, but Des Moines has quietly become one of America's most livable cities. With crime rates 40% lower than the national average and an average home price just under $230,000, it offers an incredible mix of safety and affordability. But what makes Des Moines stand out is its booming job market. With major opportunities in finance, tech, and healthcare, the city offers competitive salaries while keeping the cost of living surprisingly low. Number 4. Lincoln, Nebraska. Lincoln is where safety meets affordability in the heart of the Midwest. With an unemployment rate far below the national average and a crime rate significantly lower than most major cities, it's a fantastic place to live. The cost of living here is 15% lower than the U.S. average, and homes can still be found for under $250,000. That's becoming increasingly rare across the country. What most people don't know is that Lincoln is becoming a growing tech hub, meaning high-paying jobs are available in a city where your money stretches further. Number 3. Rochester, Minnesota. If you've heard of the Mayo Clinic, then you already know that Rochester is a world-class city for healthcare. But what many people don't realize is that it's also one of the safest and most affordable places to live in the United States. The crime rate here is remarkably low, and while the average home price is around $270,000, strong salaries in healthcare and tech make homeownership easily achievable. And here's the kicker. Rochester is growing fast, so now might be the perfect time to move before housing prices rise. Number 2. Fayetteville, Arkansas. You might not expect to see Arkansas on this list, but Fayetteville is a hidden gem. It offers an amazing quality of life, with a cost of living nearly 25% below the national average. Housing prices are shockingly affordable, with median home prices around $250,000. The city is also a major hub for startups and tech companies, meaning job opportunities are booming. And here's something surprising. Fayetteville has been ranked one of the happiest cities in America multiple times. Number 1. Overland Park, Kansas. And now we've reached the number 1 safest and most affordable city in the United States. And let me tell you, it's not what you think. Overland Park has a crime rate lower than 90% of U.S. cities, making it one of the safest places to live. The cost of living is affordable compared to other metro areas, and home prices remain within reach, despite increasing demand. If you're looking for a safe, affordable city with an amazing quality of life, Overland Park might just be your next home. Which city surprised you the most? If you found this list helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing insights. And tell us in the comments, which of these cities would you move to?